Welcome, Greek Army. I'm the Greek DeFi Guru, and today we're going to talk about John Karony's arrest and what this means for Safemoon and what you can learn moving forward in the DeFi space. Scam alert, beware. Never fear, because the Greek is here. Welcome back, Greek community. I'm the Greek DeFi Guru here with another video for you. Just your favorite Greek, giving you the news and plays and scams, information that you need to hear to never fear, because this Greek is here. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I release the newest, greatest, best content. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say in this video is my own opinion. It should be taken for entertainment purposes only. But most of this stuff is true. John Karony was arrested. Safemoon is going down, and what this means for you and moving forward in the DeFi space. Whew. Now, yeah, I know he was arrested 2 days ago. People are going to be like, Greek, he was arrested 2 days ago. Why are you talking about it now? Because people have been reaching out to the Greek and saying, why aren't you covering Safemoon? You used to cover it. You were a big supporter of Safemoon. Yes, I was. I was a day two investor of Safemoon. I made money. It's how I fell in love with DeFi. I was covering it on Twitter. I grew to almost like 8,000 followers on Twitter, just basically being in spaces, posting. I was like the number 16 ranked influencer of Safemoon on Twitter. Yes, you could check that out back in the day, not now, because that account got deleted. And I really fell in love with Safemoon, and I was, you could say, a maxi. And, I started covering it because I had lost a bunch of weight and I wanted to cover it on YouTube. So I started covering Safemoon because that's what I was invested in. And I wanted to cover my journey in DeFi. That's how I got started on my YouTube channel. People wanted to know what led to it. So yeah, my journey in DeFi. So I started covering Safemoon and everything was great. I gained a lot of following, got monetized on YouTube, got to about 3,000 subscribers. I was in with the YouTubers there in the community, and, I was covering it. And then I just stopped, and people were like, well, he doesn't talk about it. Why did he stop? And at that time, I had this thing where I said, I don't want to be a fudder. So if I don't believe in something, I'm just going to stop covering it. And then Safemoon happened and the whole drama with that, which we're not going to get into that in this video because you already know. If you watched all my scam videos on that, I started getting into Safemoon. But what I learned going on in the DeFi space is this thing called FUD doesn't exist. It's truths and not truths. And the cults that we are in when we are in DeFi in these spaces is what leads us to believe that, we need to call that FUD. And one thing is for sure, I was part of that, and I said I didn't want to be that guy who's saying, oh, don't invest in Safemoon, don't invest in Safemoon. And now I wish I had. Because when CoffeeZilla released his video, which, yes, I was in a CoffeeZilla video with Safemoon, and yeah, I looked like crap, but don't worry. You always learn lessons in life, and I learned a great one moving forward, which helps me give some perspective now. Now, I wish I'd warned people. When Coffee released that video, I was looking into the blockchain data, and I'm like, yeah, this doesn't look good. He was living in a trailer. He's suing his own family. He has awesome cars, awesome houses. And you're like, dude, how are they doing this? He's got apartments in different countries. He's flying to and from to see his girlfriend. All while nothing's being done. A lot's being said. Dates are being missed. I'm hearing that there's offices where nobody's working. I hear about the partners wanting to leave, but being threatened if they leave, Safemoon community and cult will come for them. Now, so I just left. And, my journey took me into Safemoon. But it's like now you see 2 years later and what's going on. And you got the arrest of John Karony, Papa, and Kyle Nagy, the founder. Man. But when I was in Safemoon, everybody kept saying, that's just V1. That's V1 stuff, Greek. That's V1 stuff. And I kept saying the same thing. V1 stuff, those are just the haters, Just wait till they release this. They're going to show everybody. Yeah, they sure showed everybody. The other day was crazy. And there's still the cult members who are still going to hang on with every single thread in their being, saying, Safemoon's going to go to the moon. Safemoon's going to go to the moon, because they marry themselves to crypto and a DeFi project. And I want it to be known that we shouldn't marry ourselves to crypto projects, because you get this, you get these arrests. You're putting your financial security on unbacked assets. Okay, there's no real world implications for Safemoon. Yeah, like you're investing in the hopes that they might release something, and while the founders are skimming money constantly, that's what happens in a lot of DeFi projects. We hope, we hope, we hope. I'm not saying you can't make money in DeFi, and I'm not a DeFi hater. My name is the Greek DeFi Guru. But what I've learned in DeFi is it's not about falling in love, becoming part of the cult so you can feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself. When you're investing and you're putting your money in, it's about trust, transparency, and about timing. Pick the right timing. Get out when you can. Don't fall in love with the crypto. Don't get the hodl mentality, because, everybody, hodl to the moon. My reflections. Oh, baby, my sweet reflections. You're gaining reflections daily while your price is going down, 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 down. And this is what happens. And the maxis, the cult, they are going to tell you, hold, don't worry, I know things. Why? Because sometimes they're protecting their own bag. And when we say protecting the bag, that has a negative connotation, like they're doing it on purpose, like to try. Obviously, when you have a lot of your money tied in, you want to believe that things are going to go to the moon. You want to believe that that guy that you're shilling for, they call it shilling, or that you're showing your journey with, is going to take you to the moon. That's what they want you to believe. And I fell victim to that. I was part of the Safemoon cult. I was part of the Safemoon army. And and the problem we have here in DeFi and crypto is we call ourselves the army. You're not an army. Crypto is player versus player. And in the case of Safemoon, it was player versus team versus CEO. The CEO and team were making money. The players were losing. Some players got out with their money. Some players tried to warn people. I wish I had warned you guys. I wish I didn't just go silent. But at the same time, I moved on to another project, fell in love with another cult. And that's what's going to happen. Don't fall in love with projects. Make the projects show you what you want. Make the projects earn you. You don't give them loyalty. You don't owe projects anything in this space. And I wish I knew this sooner. But life is a journey. And that is what makes DeFi great. That's what makes life great, is the fact that you can learn through all this. So yeah, John Karony is a big, big, big pawn that fell down. And maybe it cleans up the space. Maybe people go, whoa, I didn't realize that the government could do that. Because we always saw, this is the Wild West. Be careful. There's Rug City, all this stuff. But scammers need to know, when you scam, there's consequences. Actions have consequences. And hopefully this cleans up the space, because I'm sick and tired of it. And I'm sick and tired of the cult mentality. We need to get out of that cult mentality. We need to think about this as, hey, I'm investing. That person who's in your cult, remember, when there's a liquidity pool and they sell before you, they get that piece of the pie before you. That's always been the case. It's just whether you want to believe it, you want to learn it, but don't let this become something bigger than it has to be. And investments about making money, picking the right times. Don't be afraid to trade. And don't let anybody say, oh, all the sellers, why did he sell? Oh my gosh. Don't let outside pressure get to your head. I've learned a lot in the DeFi space. And, it's sad seeing Safemoon, what happened to it. And, John Karony was denied bail. He's got another, I think, case on the 8th. They're going to look at the case again. But the reason it took so long for this to come to this and get him arrested, which I thought this should have happened after CoffeeZilla's video, I mean, it was pretty obvious what was going on, is it takes time. And to solidify a concrete case, and trust me, this case is concrete. So don't let people on Twitter, YouTube tell you Safemoon's going to the moon. No. It's okay. It's okay to admit that you made a bad investment, that, it didn't work out. Doesn't mean everything's bad. Doesn't mean the next one's going to be terrible. But learn, live, grow. And in the DeFi space, that's what it's all about. I love you all. Stay safe out there. DeFi is the wild, wild west. Don't fall in love with your projects. Make the projects earn your respect. Make the CEOs earn your respect. If they're not reaching out and doing everything in your power to help you, the investor, get out. And I don't care if you're like, well, they're a friend of mine. Oh, these guys pretty cool. It doesn't matter. Be safe, be in the know, and learn from mistakes. I love you all. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Safemoon Army, hopefully we can all take lessons learned from here and apply it to the future.